And we're live. What's going on, everybody?
Keep
Hey,
this
hey.
under control. That's a full-time job.
I'm going to go on record and say now, if you hear snoring during the stream, it's probably not going to be Haley's dogs this time.
Well, see, if you'd be building something, you wouldn't be falling asleep.
I don't have the energy to do that, Cliff.
I was about to say,
And
did
if
Cliff
you
take
fall
a sleeping
asleep-
pill? He's gonna fall asleep on this.
If you fall asleep, I can't promise I won't change my name to Papa Sparkle. Receiving his blessing.
Has anybody heard from Seth?
Yep, he's having fun.
He on vacation again?
He's on vacation.
He just doesn't love us enough.
Who's Brandon? What's up, B for C?
What's up, Chris?
Oh, all right. Since Chris is here, so I was playing with So I downloaded the Blue Bricks stuff, and I can't access the main program, but I can access all the files. So I've been taking one of the programs on the computer and been lining up the base plates and making little grid patterns, and I've been able to start doing train track on it. So I'm kind of making small digital outlines of a layout. But I think we could do the same with, because they even had custom table sizes to get some ideas, just to help us with the planning a little bit. So, I'll bring that up at the next layout meeting. But I was playing around with that program today.
Let's go, Brandon.
It's like you can line up the plates, and even the little train pieces were the same size as the base plates, and everything lined up really nicely.
Yeah, I started laying some stuff out yesterday in the Lego room. It's just so damn hot.
Yeah, I got.
It was hot for you today?
Do what?
It was hot for you today?
We keep getting triple digits up there. It looks like
90, 91 today.
Well, we have a cold front coming through here, I guess. It was only like barely up in the 80s yesterday.
poor soul.
I know.
Let me get the Lego violin for you. Hold on.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Yesterday evening wasn't too bad. We had some storms come through, so it cooled it down.
Still hot. Hot.
Today it's just the humidity.
Humidity
and beyond.
Triple digits are fun. It makes the truck roar really loud.
Roar.
Yeah, it's had the heat index when we were supposed to be fishing Saturday was 105. Going to be 105.
Ooh. Might as well be under the boat. Wear sunscreen.
And the sad thing is, they changed it to nighttime.
Bug spray.
Not for our safety, for the fish's safety.
Well, I know what counts, I guess.
What does that even mean?
I would think all the fish should be.
Where we have to keep them in the live well?
Oh,
You can't keep the water cool and it kills the fish.
okay.
You don't just stick them in the net to hang them off the boat.
I don't know. You go doing that or punching holes in them with a stringer. You get back to weigh them in, you'll be fighting because people say you tied them off and went and picked them up.
Oh, oh, oh yeah, you were talking about them.
So everybody got plans? 4th of July?
Road trip.
Stay cool.
Road trip.
On 4th of July? I know Haley's taking a road trip. Where are you going, Cliff?
I'm going to hell if I don't change my ways.
I already went there. They sent me back. Told me they couldn't handle me.
They kick you out for selling this water.
What Brett
Too
said?
many sparkles.
They didn't have
Too
enough
many
Lego.
sparkles. Too many sparkles. You didn't fit in.
I hate sorting.
Sorting love to you, Cliffy.
We're almost done with it, though. It's going to be done here in about probably another hour. Not even an hour.
Sorting loves you.
Cliffy's been done sorting like 20 different times.
All right.
Do what?
Keep telling him that you're never done, but he don't ever listen.
No.
Well, I'm going to be done for a while. I don't think I need to buy any more bulk. I'm running out of
Never,
place.
never ending sorting.
So everybody heard that, right? So next time I go to Madhouse, I'm going to tell Joe when Cliff comes in not to let him buy any bulk.
Other than that,
Hired sets only for you, sir.
I won't be buying no Lego sets there.
Yeah, I'll probably have a list of what I want to get, what parts to be hunting for. I was thinking about redoing the wheat field a tiny bit and seeing if I could stick like either gold or black rods in the middle of it, and seeing if I can see the black rods through all the tan on the outside.
I wonder if you get a tan antenna too.
Hmm.
Dude, Jude.
What up, dude?
He's like 9 minutes late.
Right?
Police
Slacker.
here, don't knock them.
Hey, we have standards for our viewers, Cliff.
I was lower than standards just a little bit.
You can't meet our standards. Long time viewer, first time caller.
Oh
Is Dude Jude coming up a fall weekend?
my God, he better.
Isn't he catching a ride with Chris or something? Wasn't that the deal?
If that's the case, Chris better live stream that trip.
Oh, God,
He'd be karate chopping all the way down the road. Chop, chop, chop. I'm guessing I
Scotty.
can do this 3 times.
Like, if that's the case, I'm going to take bets on how many times Chris tells him to get out of the car.
They just stop in to get gas. He'll just get out of the car and just walk back, walk around the gas station, get back in while dude shoots inside.
Oh, let's do something like that to do you. What's up, Rick Bricks?
Is that how you pronounce that? I was trying to figure it out.
I don't know. That's what I'm calling them. It's correct or not.
Cliff's over here just calling people names.
I think you have to roll the R.
Be Ricky.
I'll have to put the speakers back in first.
Oh, then you gotta live stream it.
Funny.
Hey, Suzanne.
I had 4 different people send me the turtle video, Suzanne. I sent one to Cliffy. And I think I sent one to you. And Johnny G sent me the turtle thing. My sister sent me it. My mom sent me it. And then you sent it. Start laughing.
Chris, did you get those hotels I sent to you, buddy?
So, do we get the Hoosiers the Mayor discount?
Unfortunately, no. They're both expensive.
No. I'm staying away from that, Scotty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we're going to hear about it anyway.
We'll catch the highlights. Hopefully they adjusted the stairs. Where did they go?
Hopefully they didn't teleprompter there.
Chris said, yeah. Whichever one you want, man. They're right across the street from each other.
Whatchamacallit? Oh, was that
That
Walmart?
was directed to me, Chris. I don't know if that was towards me or not. I mean, there's more hotels, but they're clear on the other side of town. So instead of like 2 minutes from Madhouse, you'll be 10 minutes from Madhouse. Instead of 15 or 5 minutes with me, you'll be 15.
15 minutes. Make sure y'all start checking your Walmarts.
Yeah, I looked this morning. Didn't see nothing.
Yeah, they had clearance, but the clearance was still kind of high. So I'm hoping maybe they'll go down one more.
Chris, I don't know who all's going to stay in a hotel. I think Haley and Cliff are staying here at the house. You're more than welcome to, but I doubt you'd get Eva to stay here.
Ah, that's what they did. Color coding. Isn't Lego smart? What is it, doggy? You big baby. Yeah. Are you being fussy?
Did Scotty find out if he was gonna make the trip or not?
Have we talked to Scotty since then?
I talked to him a little bit last night. I told him he was coming, but
I'll tell you who I'd love to make the trip. I might have to call him. Chad's brick hobby.
Chad. That man needs to answer his text messages.
He spends so much time in Mexico now. I just wonder if he's days without service.
Yeah, because I know he was spending time down there.
what's in Mexico?
Work.
Yes, somebody's working for or something.
Yeah.
Got a big ranch or something down there. I don't know.
I know. Yeah, he's being fussy. I don't know why.
Not paying no attention to him.
Like we were outside. He doesn't like. Well, he doesn't really play. He faces dogs. Sat in the sun. With the water. He did everything else. We were even on the couch out there for like an hour. You should be good, sir. You should be good. It was funny last night during the whatnot thing. He just kept coming in here and pouting.
Did you have a whatnot stream last night?
Yep.
How did that go?
Good.
Chris, I completely forgot about that golf game. I don't even know you still played it.
Like everyone went quiet on that Monopoly Go too.
I don't even know if I still have the app.
I was wondering, was nobody talking about it in the group text?
Well, I got mad at the Monopoly thing. I stopped playing it for like a week.
Well, good. Oh, darn.
Zizu said Haley had a whatnot last night. Did you, Haley?
I didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Seth knew. He was there.
He started again the other day.
He won a poly. Seth won a polybag last night.
Well, if I knew about it, I'd have been there.
I said I was doing it.
I win.
And last time we were all hanging out, it's like, yeah, I was saying they're working on all the pigs.
I didn't know when he was doing it.
I must have missed that one.
He never listens to me.
I'm with Chris. I didn't know nothing about it either. And why didn't I get a notification?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I knew you were planning one. I just didn't know exactly what day.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, I
you
kept
can't be
saying,
mad about us if we're not there, if you're not telling us,
I
Haley.
kept saying Wednesday because I was gonna miss Cliff's stream.
I didn't stream anyway.
Okay, it was Star Wars and Ninjago.
So the bigger thing is I'm not getting any whatnot notifications.
Dude, even from the seller's point of view, that thing is being wacky. And then I learned a new thing where people can still enter the buyer's giveaway if they fill out a form. They don't have to buy anything. They just have to fill out a form.
What?
Yeah.
That ain't right.
Yeah. Because I was sitting there, and a couple of the people had bought stuff, and a couple of them bought from me before, so they know I always do a buyer's giveaway at the end. Because he was asking kind of what time I was doing it. And I was like, oh, I'll probably do around midnight. Usually I get tired around then and I want to go to bed. And they started yakking, and they kept saying form fillers. And I was like, what are y'all talking about? And they explained that what people have been doing is to get the buyer's giveaway without actually purchasing. They go in and fill out. There's like a little form fill out before it, and then they can still enter it, which is kind of. Anyways, I ended up doing the buyer's one, but I did like a countdown, so that way I knew the people who've actually bought would get it. But I don't know. I would think if you were doing a buyer's giveaway, because regardless whether you're there or not, they should automatically be entered into the buyer's giveaway.
What up, Cyber?
We'll see.
Dude, you better start saving your pennies. Chris's vehicle don't run on water.
Oh, you're good, dude. Jude. I was just using it to pay for the trip I'm about to take. Because I'm gonna do another one in probably July and August to pay for the next trip. So get rid of these minifigures.
Well, how'd you do, Haley? Did you do good or?
Yeah, still did good. Doesn't look like I sold anything, but yeah, cut down on some of the Ninjago and some more of the Star Wars. I think I'm just gonna put Star Wars. I think I'm gonna put when I get back. I'm gonna put them up on eBay. Some of these higher up ones that people don't want to buy on the whatnot.
Ninjago.
Hey, if anybody needs that Jurassic World Brachiosaurus set, it's $50 at Walmart right now.
Yeah, I saw it on the shelf for $60, but then I checked online and it said it was $50.
Yeah, it's $50, and then there's that $12 Walmart cash, which I don't know anything about really.
Does
Does Walmart cash? They can get it cheaper.
does y'all's Walmarts have glass cases yet?
Yep,
Not yet.
For Lego?
Yeah,
No.
mine does.
my Clarksville store does. Half of it.
Do they have it for the laundry detergent?
No.
We have a Walmart. It's in a part of town, but
The Clarksville Walmart has half of it. So they did the hours set and then done it for the cases. They got so many shelves in the cases that the boxes are laying down. You can't see the pictures on the boxes.
that's crazy.
That makes zero sense.
How are you supposed to be able to see them? Well,
Yeah.
I guess if they were told they couldn't keep it in the back and it had to be on the shelf, but still, I bet that everyone's loving that. And good luck trying to find an employee. Angry typing. Zizu's angry typing a message right now to them.
So
How dare you?
I asked the store manager at the New Albany one, why they were doing it. I mean, they said the theft was so high on it. I was like, how the hell is people walking out the door with Lego sets? And he said they're not walking out the door with whatnot sellers. They're going in stealing the figs out of them.
I can see that. A lot of my little CMF guys Oh, I got mad because I brought one home and I was hoping I scanned it, hoping it was supposed to be the space baby. And I bring it home to open it up, and sure enough, they slid it along. They slid it along the side and
Before
took the space baby out and left the others. And all the other cases I picked up were all slid open. So I took them all back up there and tried to point it out to the person that runs the department, but she's such a flippin' B word.
before she said the other word Hoosier is trying to say is when you go to see him, remember to lock your car.
Not at this house.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Now, Chris, you have to leave the window open a little bit for Jude.
I got neighbors on each side of me, and the one across the street, they shoot first, then ask questions.
So hey, I'm gonna be afraid to go outside your door.
I am giving you 6 months warning before I come to America.
Cliff, you just wave to them. It's simple. You're not waving, just be friendly. Just wave. If you're not
Okay.
waving, then there remains the point.
When I was working third shift, I came home early one night. I just had the windows tinted on my truck. Well, the neighbor seen it pull in the driveway, didn't recognize the truck. I was sitting in the truck messing with the radio or something. Well, you had this feeling you're being watched. I turned and looked out the window, and I'm looking down the barrel of a double barrel shotgun.
At least you have good neighbors who are like, I got your back. Damn it, Bill, it's me again.
Or they're trying to kill him.
Chris, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we are or not.
Open carry, but you still can't take your gun anywhere. Oh, funny.
None of that stuff mattered to me. I got a lifetime concealer's permit.
Funny. Funny, I am going to go visit my brother. He's
I
out
don't
in,
know none of that, Hoosier, but I have got 8 other personalities and they're not very nice.
I hate swimming.
Yeah, it depends. This is on the state. You gotta have one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're open carry or not. I think we are though.
Oh yeah, you're good, Bunny. Bunny. Oh, are we gonna go visit the bunnies this time? Huh? We go visit the bunnies. Go play with all the bunnies. All the bunnies.
Chris, you and Eva got permits though, don't you?
Well, he's gonna have Jude with him too, so he doesn't have anything to worry about.
No, you just throw Jude at him. Get him, Jude. Get him. Why are we so fussy? Huh? Why are we so fussy?
Oh, I thought y'all got them before they did all this open carry stuff.
Yeah, I keep looking at like a little 38.
I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want a gun. I just want a couple of hand grenades. I think that'd do.
I haven't carried a pistol in 20 years.
I ain't never carried one, Hoosier. I fired a shotgun now.
I did. Used to do was skeet shooting and sporting clays. Did that in college. Paid for a couple semesters.
We can do that in the backyard when you're out here if you want to.
Oh shit. What up, Will?
Well, Will.
What's a bit aggressive?
Probably the hand grenade.
Grenades.
So Hoosier must use dynamite to go fishing.
It don't work.
I can just see it, Miss Haley. I'd come to America in a tracksuit and he'd pull out a machine gun. I'd be like, nobody, I want a sniper rifle. He'd be like, no, you're a chap. You have a machine gun.
That will. Oh boy, that's going to be new. I've never fired a firearm with glasses.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
I don't want to be around.
We should be more worried if you're firing a gun without your glasses.
Yeah, without the glasses.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, this thing is cool.
What is that? The orchid?
Yeah,
I like that.
I really like the
Yeah.
base.
You built the base that quick?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
She don't
That's
mess
the one.
around. She builds. When she builds, she builds.
That's the one Erica didn't.
Yeah. No, I got it. I have a couple sets I got received as birthday presents, so I'm building them.
Does an
Don't-
extension cord work, Scotty? Because dynamite
Got
can
it.
work.
Homer Simpson used the bug zapper. Always effective. Get a bug
Cord
zapper.
and a toaster.
I realize we're probably talking about stuff that can send me to jail, right?
Have you fixed the hole in the boat yet, Hoosier?
What hole?
There was a hole.
Yeah, he used that.
in the
What's
boat
that?
last
Flex?
time you went out.
Is it flex tape, flex glue, flex spray? Who's that guy from TV?
But Barry Scott.
Billy May.
No, that's
Is it Billy May or something like that?
I don't know. Yeah, he sat there and they cut out the boat bottom and stuck in the screen door and sprayed it.
Will said, Scotty, that's how I get the kids out of the pool. Does that work?
Yay. We're almost done sorting. Yay.
Until you look
Yeah.
over and see the pile
Eric.
next to you.
Erica and one of her friends came to me this morning. Dad, we want you to take us fishing. I can't even find time to take myself fishing. How am I going to find time to take you fishing?
What?
Tell him to set up the kiddie pool in the front yard. Let him sit there and practice.
now, Hoosier. Father to father, you tell them kids, fishing is my thing. I do it to get away from you, not take you with me.
I thought that's what he does on Thursdays when he goes to the Lego room.
Does he ever go to the Lego room by any streams?
I was there the other night.
It's summertime, Clippy. It's too hot to go down there all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just there the other night.
He was at the table. He was working on stuff.
Chris kept getting on me because I was stopping what I was doing to interact with you all.
oh.
Kept telling me, keep sorting, keep sorting.
Okay, I guess I'll let it slide this one time. I'm joking.
I'm trying to figure out how I want to redo my base plates for the town square part.
No, it's pre-recorded, Nate.
Nope.
Oh,
Nate,
hey,
oh,
your,
Nate.
your Star Wars figs and stuff?
Yeah.
Bring them with you. Sell them at Madhouse.
Hmm. Guess it would
If you-
depend on what he give. 'Cause
Well, the good thing is they're minifigures. They're not going to take up that much space.
What up, Bama?
yeah, because I thought about bringing, because I have the A-wing that's still sealed in the box. I'll probably bring that up.
To Wichita?
Bring it up in September.
Hoosier uses a green screen to make it look like he's in the living room, but really he's out fishing.
No. Not fishing today.
Send that one across.
Oh, poor Chris.
What up, Mayo? I'm working on it right now, Porter. I'm almost done. I've got one plate full of it left, and I'm done.
Yeah, Chris. I have the two Gremlin characters. They're sitting outside the movie theater on the layout. Yeah, because Bruce Almighty used the town square, and the first episode of the Twilight Zone. They filmed the whole episode in the town square.
Probably not, Will. I'm gonna rearrange my room Saturday, so
Are we moving shelves and putting tables together?
yeah, we're gonna do a castle. I'm not gonna do a city no more.
You should still slide those tables over. It'll give you a huge area.
Oh, I am. I've got a plan.
Yeah, I was sketching it out for Zizu the other night. So we were talking. I don't know how we got talking about your room. We ended up talking about your room. Yeah, there's quite a few shows that use it as a backlot.
Is Stacy not going to bark? Somebody pulled in the driveway and she's not barking.
Oh. No, Mel, it's not hard. It's just I've got interest in something else.
Well, we were also thinking about this for you, Clippy, too, is that, you have your council to, if you want to leave it at home, but you can work on your city stuff so you can take it to shows. So you still get the best of both worlds.
Well, I think I'm going to do a Shelf City.
Oh, hold on a second. Is Cliff turning into Brett?
Well, at least he ain't turning into you.
We got him hooked on Game of Thrones, and now he's all for Castle.
Heck yeah.
Let me rephrase it. At least Cliff is made out of bricks, not panels.
Oh.
Everybody does a city.
Day.
Only cheap people don't buy panels, Hoosier.
The garbage truck, it's dropped down to $22 at Walmart. Speaking of city products. Thank you.
Anyway, Hoosier Bricks, Mr. Castle himself, who are you? To talk to Cliff. You went on the live stream and apparently you do Castle.
Chris, I thought we were better friends than that.
Trains make the layout, though, buddy.
Just asking for a friend. Them Piguero cars, did they base them on a doorstop? Because that's what they look like. Love you, Chris.
Other than your guys' city, every city's the same. Has the same modular buildings in it. It's
Not
just
true,
set up what different.
That's why you got to make it different.
How? We use the same
Custom
builds.
stuff is you don't put modulars in there. You make your own buildings.
I said, other than your guys', every city I've ever seen has just the modular buildings in there.
Well, you got to start somewhere. For James.
Brick jams.
What's up, Brick James?
So Chris has the same buildings I do. They're built different.
I said, other than yours. Are you guys deaf?
No, but I'm just saying, you just got to make it different.
Don't swear at the community like that, Hoosier. It means you have to buy unique parts and they cost money. Like panels.
Do it all custom city. Custom city. Custom
Huh.
city.
Chris, we had a train running the whole weekend. 2 trains running the whole
2.
weekend.
Oh, look. You want people to see, you tell him.
Trying to say we don't have trains.
Did you use your turntable?
Yep.
I didn't get to see it, dang it. Well, Mayo and Brett will get along just fine. They both use panel.
No, some of us use the original parts, Cliffy. Some of us just use new Lego. New Lego isn't vintage. It doesn't have the same effect. It doesn't make you feel as good. I know that because I bought new Lego and it just doesn't have the same effect. I've just spent $50 on
The
a
plastic
castle.
feels different and it doesn't smell the same, okay?
That's it.
You
Doesn't
can't
have that
smell the
ancient
same. It
feel.
doesn't count.
I have more videos of their
It's not
things.
teenagers, Miss Haley. I don't want Lego with acne. I want Lego with a walking stick.
You are a walking.
Well, yeah, the ones with in the train yard, buddy.
What's up, all you troublemakers?
We would have to have more train track in the layout for all those trains to
What's
go.
up, Reed?
So y'all would have to get rid of all your buildings.
I'm good.
Read.
Finished my truck. Finished my truck.
I'm going to drop it.
Up. All right.
Jackson.
Oh,
What's your review?
it's good. I like it. I wish it was more or less like 8 wide or 9 wide, so you could, use it with like the Speed Champion cars and stuff. But that's Lego for you. It's Lego City, so it's not going to be realistic. I mean, I suppose if they did a Speed Champion's truck, it'd have to be 8 or 9 wide or something. But it's kind of how it goes. We get these. I've gotten these like awards before from Brick World, so I was playing just because like people give away different stuff. We had like little tiles this year. Whistler gave away. I figured, knowing what I like, what to build with. I figured, here's a brick. Reed could give away plates.
Was it? Oh, shoot,
And then
what are
of
they
course I
called?
made a clear tile too, so that would actually go right on.
What are they? What are they called?
What?
Called something.
What? Gujit.
Oh.
A Gujit.
That truck is a hard pass.
Widgets.
It's so much bigger than the other trucks.
How much bigger is it then? Because I haven't measured it against the other semis, the older ones.
So, Chris, why is it a hard pass for you? You don't like it? Or is it too much money?
I mean, it is a lot of money, but I mean, it's a lot of it's a nice build. I mean, you could probably get rid of some of the way it's operated in terms of just the way. But I mean, it does offer probably the ability to probably light it and stuff. I mean, the cab's kind of cool. I mean, it's not a bad one. I mean, in terms of the cab has probably got to be about the same size as the previous one. I mean, the trailer's got to be way longer, but I mean, I'm trying to remember how long the trailer was.
I mean, I look at it. Pay $100 for that one, or you can buy the old one for $100.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna, the old ones are gonna be expensive too, So I mean,
I was just asking before. See, I was just trying to get what you did. You're going to pass on. I think you like it for the city.
We need a Lego dispute, a warehouse now in the layout and have all the trucks leaving it.
yeah, I mean, somebody will probably build a huge warehouse. I mean, I have probably two. I think I have 2 used of the Toys R Us trucks. I think one's tagged,
Okay.
one's labeled, one's not. I think I have 2 yellow trucks, 2 of the old semi, probably the big agents. Now, if we're not talking big trucks, that old agents semi truck, that sucker, huge. No. But yeah, I mean, size. I mean, well, to me, if you were going to use, I mean, this truck is actually not even wide enough. To me, I mean, if you were going to have Speed Champions in your city, you'd actually have to make this sucker wider. You'd have to make it a wider truck. So, I mean, to me, truly, if you're going to build, a lot of us probably use the vehicles that, I mean, there's people that make custom and there's people that use the vehicles. I would probably, if I ended up building a city, or if John came out of the woodwork and said, let's build a city, I'd go all custom vehicles, everything. I'd probably take the Speed Champion size and build, use stuff and build it that way. That way the cars sit 2 people, maybe try and go a little bit narrower, but that's, it's more realistic than the 4 wide that they use in city right now, where you sit 1 person in the car or you sit them back to back. And so, well, yeah, the old truck, yeah, Scott's like the old truck's 100. Yeah, it's got to be close. I mean, the old truck was at least 40 or 50 anyways, and now you're talking it's many years old. The Toys R Us truck, I think, started at like 40, I think, and then Toys R Us raised it to like 55 or 60, and those go for a crazy amount. So yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're using some of the road plates and stuff, I mean, that's
Can you not extend the road plates out a little bit?
I mean, you probably could. I mean, the lines would probably look a little weird, but that, or you do what Hoosier does and you just cut them and you just make your own roads, or you build roads.
Works for me.
Yeah, I mean, you either cut them or build new roads, or I mean, that's kind of I mean, you're going to spend a lot of money either buying road plates if you don't already own a ton of them. So you're going to have to buy all those road plates, or you're going to have to build stuff. But I mean, building stuff isn't bad either. It's still going to be cost prohibitive. But anybody who does mills, anyways, is you're spending a crap ton of money on that. Well, I actually made a couple project sports for that. I guess I probably didn't get in on those, but I mean, I got like mill stuff coming out of my wazoos. I mean, base plates are about the only thing I probably ever need. I watched the Brick World walkthrough. I think it went live today. I watched it, and I mean, for the first time in probably 12 years of having Hope Castle, this was the first time that Josh, one of those guys, just like pretty much just walked right by it. I mean, he mentioned the underside, but the underside was where everything was. By having that hard top and just base plates, as fast as they walked by, now I see why the public just missed it all. I was like, man, I mean, he even missed himself. I had his figure sitting down there singing a duet with the new Sarah community person, so it was quite humorous. But yeah, I'm kind of like, the half table premiere is kind of a fail for me. Probably won't do that again. Might go to the floor at this point and just.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be back.
So that kind of defeated. I thought it would be good and cool, but if you put a top on it, unless it's I guess brick built, but even then, to me it was like, I think I'm gonna pass on. I might have to go back to table height. Okay, parents, you're gonna have to lift your kids now. I had a half height, but nobody saw it, so now I'm going back to table height. Now you do have to lift your kids up. I'm sorry, it's just kind of.
Well, can you have a mix of both, where you have one at table height and have a lower area?
If I build my own tables, probably, which maybe
or just build one table for the lower section.
Well, I had one lower and one higher. The problem was I covered up my lower section. I mean, and basically anybody who does like the really big elaborate builds, I mean, it's all brick built anyway. The only difference is I had particle board, but you probably wouldn't have seen it. I mean, unless you looked real carefully, all you would have seen is base plates anyways. You wouldn't have seen it, but I mean, you also didn't see, like a brick cave built around it and stuff. So, but I mean, it looked good in the dark. I mean, it just, I think the public missed it a lot. They see a battle scene, they just walk by it. I mean, the yellow castle that he had set up there kind of grabbed people's attention because of the nostalgia, that it has, but it was just the rest of it was kind of just everybody kind of seemed to like walk past it pretty quick. Unless I was kneeling down. If I was kneeling down and kids walk by, I say, hey, don't forget to look down here. But I think a lot of the adults just walked right past it. It's just like, another battle scene, just a bunch of figures out there. So,
well, you know what you probably need to do?
Mm-hmm.
Don't take it to Chicago and go to Nashville, where there's not as many mocks, where people actually take their time and walk through the show.
It'll be going to Bay Beach here in a couple weeks up in Green Bay, but it'll also probably, depending on what happens with the Colorado stuff, it might go out there next year too. We'll see.
Forget Chicago.
I'll be honest, it was difficult to bend down to see. That's the funny thing is, but anything that's half height, anything that's down there, you'd have to bend down to see it, unless of course you don't have much of a top. If you don't, I mean, I guess I could have built it to where I had, like the 30-inch deep, but only had like a 20-inch top or something, or a 15-inch top. I mean, I was thinking about that. I could do that.
You can't.
I mean, still wouldn't have seen Hinkle on the piano or anything. So
yeah, you can't make people work to view your mock. You got to make it easy.
Well, the goal was so that kids and stuff could see it. Who cares if the adults see it? It's Lego's designed for kids anyway. So it's about
not anymore.
Well, I'm not spending the $500. I was at the Lego store looking at. I had the Medieval Market Village and the D&D set in my sights, and I bought the truck, and I bought some brick. I like Castle, and I was looking at both. I had them both, but they're just so damn expensive. It's like the truck, even though I know a city, is cooler than either of those freaking expensive sets. I mean, it's just like it's just too much. I mean, and the guys would be like, well, the battle pack sucked and the castle scene sucked. I'm like, that's fine. The problem is if you have big sets. I mean, even those that love it, I'd rather have the parts. I can do better stuff with parts than I can with those sets. The sets might give me some techniques, but I build with clear plates. So unless you give me real parts in clear, you ain't gonna give me any new techniques that I'm gonna need. I can do what I need to do with what you give me, but they're giving me small increments of clear plates and stuff, clear pieces, but not enough to make big changes. You need hinges, you need arches, and until they do that in clear, you get what I get. You get what I can build. That's it. That's what you get. If you're not going to give me real parts to build within clear, you're not going to get real mocks out of clear. That's just how it goes.
All right, Reed. I saw these in one of the. I think it's a newer Minecraft set.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can get it to zoom in. They were the trans dark purple sparkle 2x2 bricks.
See, they're getting some stuff. Yeah, that sparkle purple they've been putting in a lot of stuff, even kind of the space stuff. Which is funny. I saw Walmart in one of the WalMarts I stopped today. Actually had the 3-in-1, like the space 3-in-1, which has like the spaceship, the mech, and then it has that little set, which I think is a polybag, which I have still not seen on its own anywhere. I don't know where that's going to be at, but I have not seen it as a polybag.
All right. Later, Chris. We might not be live when you get back, so thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Later.
Didn't they have those purple bricks on the wall one time?
The one by one. The one by ones, yeah. I have a bunch of those. Actually, I need to put a video on my channel because actually I did shoot a video of my stuff underneath, and that way, B4C can see his little his leaf of his clover. But I did shoot a video, so I'm gonna have to actually put that out on my channel because obviously it wasn't as detailed as it has been in every previous year that I've had it. So this year I'm gonna have to do put my own video out there. Unfortunately, I don't think I got much video during World of Lights. Actually, might have on my other camera because I can't use my phone to do anything because it's playing the music and working the lights. So I can't use my phone to do anything. At a show when my mocks are going. But I think I shot video on my camera. I think. Let me see if I can.
What's up, Johnny G?
One of these years I'll get to Nashville. When is Nashville again? When is that?
We don't know yet.
Well, no, but what was it this year? What time of the year was it?
It was Memorial Day weekend, but it won't be
Well,
that
you know
weekend.
what? Actually, Memorial Day weekend, I'll have to find out in the future. I'm switching positions actually here in a couple weeks. In my old position, I had to work those weekends. With the new position, I'll have to figure out how that works.
Yeah, it won't be that weekend again. They didn't have a good enough turnout.
I mean, the problem is with holiday weekends, with the exception of like Chicago and Father's Day, even then it could probably be better numbers. But the problem is, I think they did switch it one year and it didn't change enough. But everybody knows what weekend that is always on now. So I think it's kind of gotten to that point where, I mean, they still had a record number of attendees. I think they had 1,932 registered attendees this year. Insane numbers. It was crazy. I think 700 of those were first-year attendees. Like, wow, nutty. So, it's the hall is like packed.
So they did last year. They did it Labor Day weekend, and they had almost 8,000 people come through.
I think Chicago had 10,000 this year. I think it was about what they had last year. I think there was 13,000 a couple years ago. So, it's one of those things where it'll be interesting to see. I'm always looking for shows to see what's out there, but there's a picture of something. Oh, my camera got something when I was like sitting on the. I didn't even take much pictures with my camera.
Cheers.
What's everybody in the chat working on?
Your nerves.
Don't do you no good. They're shot. Oh, walk in there lightly. Jackson's got a whole cup of clear headlight bricks strung out on the floor.
All right.
Sweet. Sounds like we know we're going walking. For a walk over there, Hoosier.
Yeah, Charlie just got out of the shower and went through the living room to see what Jackson was doing. I'm like, tread lightly.
You got your shoes on.
He got mad because I wouldn't let him play with him here. He's making too much noise.
Okay. I had to mute myself from it there. I was playing music in the background. Didn't want Hoosier to get any strikes, so.
I got one the other day from Madhouse.
Strike.
Really?
No. Hey, you're not a streamer unless you get some strikes now. Come on.
It don't. It don't amount to anything.
Not unless it's a super headlining song, I suppose. I mean, Saturday still was pretty crazy, Mayo. I mean, the Saturday opening was pretty nice. Sunday seemed definitely slower. But I mean, the other thing too is they had a convention. I think starting that Sunday. I mean, parking must have been abysmal on Sunday. It must have been just so hard to find parking. I mean, who knows? And that's kind of the kicker too. Is as it gets bigger and bigger for attendees, it becomes probably even more harder for public to find spots to park. I mean, you figure if there's 1,900 attendees, I mean, God only knows how many of those drove. I mean, I drove. Most people with big, decent-sized mocks are driving. Some fly. Like Denver they'll send a trailer with most of the mocks, and some people can fly. And then so that's kind of a nice thing too. So you can do that.
Time to get a bigger place.
All right, I do want to let everybody know. Saturday night there may or may not be a stream.
Okay.
I got something going on. I know I won't be here. Haley's got something going on all day that day, so she might not be here either.
Last day for the museum, so we're going down and interacting with the public. Horse interaction. But
So there may not be a stream Saturday. Thursday is 4th of July.
Yeah.
So I will be busy. Haley's going to be out of town, so there probably will not be a stream Thursday either.
We'll just roll the dice and see what happens. I'm hoping to be back in time Saturday. It just all depends on how I feel.
I just wanted to make sure that was out there. That way if there's not a stream 2 days in a row, people don't start.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
All right, start spreading the rumors now and letting us know what your theories are. Or start messing with the people who aren't here to listen.
Hoosier got bit by a couple of piranhas while fishing, and so his hands are on the mend. So he can't type. So
Why does it always got to be fishing? Why can't it be something else?
Can we get a good picture of it? Can Charity take a good picture of your head to make it look like a mug shot? We can just post it.
That would be good too. He got caught. He got caught. Trying to steal too much ice cream.
Had it again.
Hoosier was spotted in his Lego room with 2 skunks circling his Lego table. Yeah.
See, we do have good friends like Brett, who can run a Saturday stream for us. or a Thursday stream for us.
Hoosier,
And all these
Hoosier,
people.
look, for you can have that. I'm busy.
We have all these people that can take
Lucky
a
buddy.
prime time Saturday hangout.
It's an awful lot of work, though.
Apparently.
Cliffy's a celebrity. Look, Zizu knows how to stream now. There's plenty of other people.
No. We'll see what happens Saturday. I'm hoping to be back in time.
What do you mean I know how to stream? I've never streamed before.
Yeah.
He knows how to send out angry
You just read
messages.
it live on the stream.
All right, so
I'm very careful not to be trained in extra
You
Wait,
things.
don't know how to
wait.
stream. You should
Brett.
Cyber
No.
said my name in the chat, but then that was it.
Brett needs to run the stream on Saturday so he can hype up the 72 for the following weekend.
There you go, Brett. Better take you a nap or buy
Brett
both
needs a
energy drinks.
vacation.
Hype it up. Hype it up.
Brett needs a vacation.
Nope. You don't get a vacation, buddy. You wanted a 72, you got a 72. Hype it up,
Oh,
sir.
I do. Oh, I do.
Raise the roof.
I
Hype it
gotta
up.
figure out what I'm gonna do
This
for
guy
that
got told
Friday.
yesterday. I'm in the mood for it.
That Friday the
Yeah.
72, I'm doing a show, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that too.
Now see, if I asked Mayo to stream for me on Saturday, he'd do it.
He'll do it in our feed.
Just say yes, Mayo, no matter what.
He might
Just
he
say-
might ask for some Lego from your collection though for that. Though. Yeah.
We'll make you a special thumbnail too.
Ooh, special thumbnail.
Oh, that could be your thumbnail. Make it look like a bug shot. He was caught red-handed fishing. All right. Hopefully Chris is out there. Maybe he can help me work with the new thumbnail. Thumbnail.
Nate says no holiday for you, mate. Is he talking about me or Brett?
Both.
You Hoosier.
No holiday.
I've got no new sets coming next week to be shown on live stream. Sorry.
You only get 2 of these heads? That sucks.
Really?
Yeah, you only get 2 of the orchid demigorgon heads.
Yeah, I thought there'd be like 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's what I
All
was expecting.
Boys and girls, we went past the hour mark. I believe I'm going to call this one done. It's been a long week. Got one more day to go.
If you make it.
I guess I'll see everybody next Saturday.
Yeah,
Thank
buddy.
y'all for coming hanging out. See everybody on the next one.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Take care, y'all.